What's up, Overlanders? Today I'm going to clean my throttle body. I got the P0505 engine code, and according to my research online, I should be able to clean my throttle body and be good to go. So I'm going to attempt to make this the quickest and most in-depth throttle body removal and cleaning video. Shh, thanks. Most in-depth, but also quickest throttle body removal and cleaning video on YouTube. Go. Step 1, remove your air filter. Check. Step 2, remove the engine cover. You should only need a 10mm wrench for this entire project. Check. Step 2.5, give this all a little wipe down. Next, we're going to unplug the sensor cable from your throttle body and the mass airflow sensor. We squeeze and pull. There you go. Okay, check. All right, then go ahead and move this clamp on this hose. Gonna want to pull this hose off. Check. Next, there's a hose here on the back that you can see right there that we're gonna pull out. There you go, that one pulls out easy. Next, we're gonna loosen this hose clamp. Check. Next, we've got 2 bolts to remove up here and 1 down here. Check. Earlier I told you to remove the mass airflow sensor plug. If you're still all clipped in here, then you can probably leave that on. And just be careful when you pull this off and pull it out of the way that you don't torque any of this cabling at all. Okay, there we go. Set that right there. Next is going to be the 4 bolts that hold the throttle body on. Once we pull that off, we'll take the 2 coolant hoses, and I can tell, I don't know if you can see, I'll pull the camera over here. That is an extremely dirty throttle body. That thing, that butterfly valve doesn't close all the way. All right, let's pull these bolts out. All right, now let's go ahead and pull off those coolant hoses from the throttle body. There's 1 and 2. Okay, there you have it. Let's go give this thing a clean. So there's a gap up here on the top, but there is not down below. And when this thing's in idle, it's supposed to let some air through there. So it looks like that's exactly what could be causing my problem. All right, so get your throttle body cleaner. Get yourself some kind of a brush and your throttle body and start spraying and cleaning away. Check that thing out. That is clean. Now I was expecting a difference, but that is a difference. See all that light coming through? You can see straight through. That means in idle position it can actually, get air. It can actually breathe. So let's go put this all back together. All right, start by putting these hoses back on. Okay, then tighten these by hand. Just good cinch, make sure they're not too tight. You don't want to break anything. Awesome, there you go. All right, let's go ahead and put big guy back on. There we go. Get these two bolts back in. Again, I like to tighten by hand so you can really feel how tight it is, make sure it's not going too far. Remember to tighten this hose clamp back up. Let's put this air filter back on. Go. There you go. That one pulls out easy. All right, you're gonna wanna wash your hands for this next part. It's always a good idea when you're working with plugs. This is somewhat optional, but you wanna use some dielectric grease on your plugs before you plug them back in.
$6,300.
Last step is to put this cover back on. Okay, we're all done with the cleaning. We're gonna start it up, and based on my research, we'll probably be revving around 2,000. It'll be revving high, and maybe for a day or something, I don't know, until the computer relearns itself. Let's get to it. All right, let's start it, see what happens. That's revving high, just under 2,000. 1,500. Normally I'm revving around 500. It jumped straight up to 2,000, now we're down to 15. And that should kind of fix itself over the next day or so. All right, I reset my engine code. That should be the fix of the issue. If it comes back, then I guess I'll make another video. But as always, thanks for watching and see you next time. All right, I've actually already done a few things on this, but I wanted to come back in time and explain some of my symptoms. So I've been having a little bit of a rough idle. It's been gradually more and more rough as time goes. Whenever I pull the battery and connect it again, the truck runs like crap for the first couple days while the computer's relearning itself, and it actually often will stall out. And I think that's because the throttle body wants to be in a spot where it can let air through, but it's so dirty, none of that air is getting through and we're stalling. So that's led to my 505 engine code, and that's what we're trying to fix. Also, the engine code has come and gone. I've read online that some people will get it, it'll go away the next day, they'll get it in a few days, it'll go away again, and then it'll just stay on forever. So that's happening to me too, and I'm hoping this does it.